Hello, guys. So, as always, it starts with me not knowing where to put the camera on. Why does it always happen? Just a second, please. I think here is a good spot. So, hi everyone, I'm just doing my nails right now. So, this is the current state. I'm gonna do Kermit the Frog one, and I have a weird ass lighting. She is coming from I don't know what to say. And this, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not, but there's several stuff that I want to talk about. And also, again, I don't know what the hour is in the US. Right now it's 8:40 p.m. at my current time. And I just thought about let's make the most out of me doing my nails. So let's just, talk about it and stuff. I should have paused on my Instagram that I'm doing this, but never mind. I'm used to talking to myself. And there's several stuff, and I'm thinking about maybe I will do a separate video about it, but who knows when it will be up. And it's actually kind of a subject that I don't know. It's a subject that I thought about it for the last 6 months, a bit more, and especially since I started the university, but I knows about it with myself for years, especially since I went into the K-pop community online on YouTube, especially like the collectors aesthetics. Wow, what? Um, and it's just you know what? Let me just paint it first because I'm doing Kermit head right now and it stressed me out so much. You have no idea, guys. Like, I don't know why. And beyond. I'm painting my nails quite often, doing paintings and stuff, not just painting my nails, just a solid color. I love doing several crazy stuff. But there's sometimes designs that I'm like, ooh, like I want him to look like Kermit, you know what I mean? I want him to look like the frog. Hey guys, I want him to look like the frog. Hey guys. So I hopefully I will manage to get his face. He has quite elongated face as a frog, and I think my nails are quite wide. So I don't think I'm getting the exactly what I want. And so I need to concentrate it, but I'm still talking to you because I have no self-control pretty much. um, I have here just a picture of Kermit, so I'm just trying to do the best that I can. Part of me wanted to do the meme that is sipping a tea, or the meme when he's with the black robe, but I'm not quite there yet with it, so not yet. So what I'm doing right now is doing this color, and I'm gonna show you this in a minute. But what I want to talk about is really in the community is about ranking and the fact that in the modern life we always rank everything. You right now I'm in college and you get grades and stuff and then you get the statistics, which place are you in the whole semester compared to other people, and we so used to doing it. And right now there is so many K-pop shows that doing have the ranking system with votes or judge or whatever, and we rank so much. And there is always like, this is the best album from this discography, this is my favorite, this is the first place, this is the second, third, and this is the last, this is my favorite member, this is my favorite group. I have, oh, let's do a video about my 50 favorite groups. And I'm like, how do you distinguish, for example, group between place 36 to 37? You know what I mean? It just like, it so sounds for me so excessive and so not genuine, because how can you as a human really distinguish between the two and be really honest with yourself. I'm not saying there's people lying. I do think this is a ranking. I just think, why do you do this ranking? Is ranking is really that, like, is that useful? Like, did you really needed to rank them like this? Like, why do you feel the need to do it? Because, to be completely honest with you, when I see videos like this or I hear people like this, I get stressed out because I feel like I need to do it. And this is stress that I don't not need in my life. Let's be honest. We have so much stress in modern life. Why do we put this on ourselves as well? It doesn't make any sense. And I feel like I'm doing it all the time. I'm just getting stressed out. I see these videos, I'm like, I don't have 30 groups. I barely have 10 groups. That I it doesn't mean that I don't like 30 groups. It just that I don't know how to rank them. I don't know where to put them. Like, I don't have biases in all of these groups. Like, for example, there's this conceptions that you need to, right away when you see a group music video, you right away need a bias. Like, you have to. It's mandatory. And without knowing them, without anything, you just watch it and like, yep, this is my bias. And I'm like, how do you know this is your bias? Which from a one music video, how do you like, how do you choose? So as you can see right now, I'm doing the face. It doesn't look that good. I think I don't have enough long nails to do it. Okay, I may need to change the hat and make it bigger. But anyway, I just feel like it's such a stressful thing, and I get stressed out of it, and it's such a stupid reason to be stressed about. So I'm decided, enough with rankings. Yes, I have my favorites and I have stuff that I do not like, and let's leave it by that. If I love something, I love it. If I don't, I don't, and I'm tired of feeling like I need to justify people by saying what this new thing is ranked compared to older stuff. It's like, it's like when I got into YouTube and all the YouTube community stuff, I saw people that really doing their first favorite 10 groups, 15 groups, 30 groups, 15 groups, and have a bias for each. And I'm like, I was so stressed out because I didn't have it. I never even thought about doing this kind of ranking. I know the groups that I love and groups that I don't. And I remember, for example, sitting and trying to decide with Super Junior, Big Bang, and Shiny, which are my bias groups, like the order, and I couldn't. I really couldn't because I love all of them equally. And so I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt really lost in this situation, and I managed to do some kind of ranking. So I have like, I don't know, 10 groups that I will say are like the top of the top. But to say now that they are, I don't know, like they're really solid, they're stay like this for 10 years. So not 10 years, oh my god, they stand like this for, I don't know, 5 years. So, but to say that I needed this, I did not need it, this ranking. Like, I would be fine without saying now that, I don't know, BP is above 2 p.m. You know what I mean? I didn't need this. And I do question myself, why did I do that? Why did I choose to do this kind of stress about myself? Because this was hard work for me, hard work to choose between them. And I know for some people it just came naturally because this is the society that we live in. So this is the society that we live in. So we feel obligated and we feel like it's so natural for us to say what's first, what's second, what third. But it's not really. It's extra stress and extra thing that we don't need it in our life, we don't need it. There's no apparent reason to say this kind of thing. Yeah, you can have a bias groups, and I do think that it's really natural for you to have a bias groups. I think it's kind of weird if you don't have one group that is a bit special and a bit above the other, you know, that you are willing to invest more in. And I think it's really natural, it's okay, and it's happening. But I don't think people need to put this pressure on themselves to rank 30 group 50 groups. And it's not just one person. I'm not attacking. If you think I'm attacking you, it's not. I say it with so many groups. I saw it with so many people that do it over the years. Just ranking groups, biases, members, songs, albums, everything. And like, for example, someone it's made me realize that I'm doing it to myself, and it's really stressed me out. That's what I want to say, that it just, I know this about myself, that I start to do it because everyone does it, and it stressed me out. For example, someone asked like, oh, what's, for example, the best Super Junior DVDs, and there is pros and cons for everyone, and then it's like, what's your favorite one? And it's put me in so much stress. Like, they asked, you know, for me to catalog them into a list, for my favorite to list, to so they know what to buy. And I want to help, but the fact that I need to list them off, and choose, was so hard for me. I didn't really answer. I said, you can, this is what I will suggest for this reason or this reason, but just the whole thing put me in so much stress that I think to myself, was it worth it? Is it worth it? It's not worth it, guys. No matter what, it's not worth it, in my opinion, to rank. I think we people do it way too much. I remember there was this kind of like fashion to do videos about the fact that people collect too many groups, and it's a shame, and then they regret it, and all this stuff. And I never really did a video about it as well, once I do have thought, because I personally never over collected. I had, you know, I love K-pop since 2008, and I and I only started to really collect in 2013. So I had quite a few years to know my taste in groups, know what I want to collect, do for my own list. This is, for example, right now what's happening, to do my list in my head, to understand, okay, I want to collect these groups, and this is the item that I want to collect from these groups, and these groups I don't care about enough to collect. So I never had this thing with, oh, it's really fashionable now to, I don't know, to order this particular album from this particular group. Everyone doing it, everyone buying it, let's buy it as well. I never had this kind of want or feeling, because if it doesn't go into the categories that I presented to myself when I first started collecting, and these categories never change, believe it or not, because I don't like rookies, so I don't add really groups into this equation. They're always the same groups. So I never had this issue. So yes, I have one group that I do regret purchasing, and it was like really heartbeat purchase, and I will probably sell those albums. Right now they're chilling and they're fine. They are, I think all of them are out of print right now, so they probably do worth quite a while, and I can go get a good price of them. So I'm thinking about maybe selling them. And there's the AOA albums that I have. I have all of them up until Short Hair, so like from debut, so without cards. So, and the Short Hair is signed, so I can sell them for quite a good price. And there were just really instant purchase with another albums for one person in my country. So it was really, let's say, one purchase that I regret. The other, not really. Yes, I have, for example, Vix, which is a group that I do not collect, but all of them, all the albums, I got as a present. So I don't not regret having them. They're a precious present for precious someone that I do love. So I don't feel bad for having them. But having, having like, how do I say it? I don't have this kind of regrets, you know what I mean? So I don't feel like I needed to do this kind of video, because this subject doesn't really speak to me. Now I don't have battery, so just a second. Gonna plug my phone. Gotta plug my phone. So just a second. But anyway, so this one was something that I didn't feel like doing. But I'm just saying, if people start to think about, wait, oh God. Sorry guys, my phone get a bit funky. Anyway, so I just think that, yeah, we had this fashion and people did videos about it, and groups that they no longer collect, and trying to collect less albums or less groups or less album, or get it into groups that they really care about. This is something that I don't really care. But the ranking thing, you know, I don't know. There's and you can see this in every aspect in modern life. Grades, um, grades in school, grades in work. If you have like sort of data that you need to suppress each month, you always ranked in everything, and sometimes it's a good thing. You want, for example, when you going for a trip to check the best hotel or the best flying tickets in the best price or the best airline. So ranking is important and you do need it, but let's leave it out of stuff that you don't really need. And I think K-pop is something that we have music shows, we have charts, we have so many other aspects of ranking. Let's leave our own personal stuff out of it. Let's not pressure. And I'm talking about the people, there's people that love this, they love this. One of the things that they love the most is to rank stuff and make lists and um, right away say it. But I'm just saying, if you're like me and you get stressed out of it, it's okay to not do it. It's okay to hold yourself together for a second, buckle up, and just say, I don't need it. I do not need right now to rank this group or to rank this comeback compared to other comebacks that came out. Or I do not need to do this 30 list. If I see someone do 30 list and it's like nice, and they say in the comment down below, do it as well, you don't have to do this as well. It's okay for you to not do this. It's okay for you to just watch it and take a deep breath and say, I don't have to do the same. They had fun breaking their heads and doing this kind of lists, and over on the time changing this ranking and do whatever they want and thinking about what the difference between 39 and 40 in the ranking. You inside don't have to do this. It's okay for you to love a group and don't know what the place of your liking of these groups is inside your heart. You can say, I love these groups. I don't have a bias in them. I don't have a bias. I like these groups. And that's it. And it's fine. It's fine. And you don't have to do anything that pressure you. And this is something that I'm learning little by little about life. Like if it's pressure you and makes you feel bad, just don't do it. And even in K-pop, don't do it. It's fine. And so again, I don't know, it just something that really was stuck to me, and I really wanted to share and talk about it because nobody really talks about it. And I think it's so important. And I thought about maybe doing a proper video, you know, but I really don't feel like it. I just wanted to rumble for I don't know how long. So I'm gonna go right now again into coloring it. Right now, I think I'm gonna do the mouth, and then I'm gonna do the outline of the actual face, and then it will be really clear what I'm doing, because I'm just talking to you and I'm not doing really much. And yeah, sorry for this. um So I did the outline for most of it. Hopefully it will look like Kermit. It's my first time ever doing something like this, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm hoping that he will look like Kermit. You know what I mean, like, because if not, I'm sorry. Um, because I promised I will do Kermit on Instagram to. Oh my god, I want to say Random V 2011, but she's not already. She's something with Sky. I will link her channel. Oh my god. What's your name? What's your new name? Something with Sky. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I love her and we talk about in Instagram all the time, and I feel so bad that I don't have more people on from the K-pop community on Instagram. I don't know. It's like not that I don't have it, just if we don't talk. So if you have Instagram, let's talk. It's always in the description in each and every how do you say it? It's each and every description box, but it's also on my channel information. So you can go check it out over there if you want to. I think I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna do the mouth. Okay. Let's go with red for tone and pink for the inside of the tone, and then black. So yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. This is actually really hard. It's look easy because it's such a simplified character, but because it's such a simplified character, it's actually more hard than, because it's a character that you want them to know who is. But yeah, this was my subject. It bugs me for month and month and month, and I never did it. Also, I need to film and probably do it tomorrow. Um, I want to do a Shinwa collection video, but I'm not gonna do it alone. There's a friend, um, Gelena. I don't remember what her YouTube channel is, but she's actually really active on YouTube. And she's collecting especially Vicks and Google them. Um, and wait. Well, this actually turned out to be beautiful. Anyway, she has a really beautiful extended Shinwa collection more than me. And so I want to do like a collaboration with her. She actually live in my town, which is super cool. So we want to meet, bring the collection together, and just talked about Shinwa collecting and tips and all this above, because I feel like there's not a lot enough Shinwa collectors on YouTube to give information about. There is actually one person that I think once she commented on one of my Shinwa, like, I think, or unboxing, or when I show what I bought in Korea, and it has a bunch of Shinwa albums. Um, and I know she collects tons of Shinwa stuff, and she has lots of information. Um, so I know she had it, and I know she know what she's doing. But there's not a lot of Shinwa stuff online, and it's a shame. They're a great group, and they have a lot of stuff. And when you want to go into Shinwa, I know it can be really confusing. So I just thought about, okay, let's do a video that talks about Shinwa and collecting them and what they have and what they don't and all of the above. So yeah, but it will be a nice thing to do. And I know that Devora M actually asked me to do a Shinwa video. So this is the main thing. So I'm sorry it's not here yet. It's just that we need to find time to meet up, both of us students, and she working as well as studying. So we're really busy. So, but we're going to film it. And if you want information collection video, I'm gonna do my shiny one in May. I know I did, and I will be do an updated one. Even so, I unfortunately didn't really buy a lot of their new stuff, because I don't work right now, so I don't have the money for this. Happy times. However, I did buy, pre-ordered the Temin new DVD, the fan club version in Japan. So we have this, and I actually want to buy the Yokohama shop. No, it's not Yokohama, it's Yamahama shop version, which is the most lamest one, but it's gonna be the most rarest one. So, you know, it is what it is, and I need to just go with it and just buy it and regret about this being way too expensive for what it is, like every Japanese release ever. But the fan club version is actually massive. It's actually a LP size thing, and I bought two of them because I'm buying one from a friend of mine. So this is gonna be so heavy to ship to Israel, like so extremely heavy from Japan. But I'm a Shawl Japan member, so I need to use my membership. Also, I'm official Shawl. Um, I joined the fan club. Did you join the fan club? Tell me if you did. I joined the Shawl one and the Elf one, and I'm talking about the real one with pain and everything. So I'm like really official one, like I'm a legit one. I'm gonna get probably the ticket, the card soon. I don't know when they're gonna ship it. They say that they not sure when they shipping it in the because it's a big batch of people that resigned. But did you sign for any of the SM fan clubs? I know they open for TVXQ, Super Junior, Shiny, and Girls Generation. So did one? I did. I couldn't resist. And it's so nice and it's so emotional for me. I did a post about it on Instagram, that I'm just so happy that right now I am, finally an official member, because, you know, I don't know. I've been a fan for so many years, and I called myself a Shawl and an elf, but now to have it officially, it's really special. I don't know, it's special. I had to do it, even so I don't get anything out of it in the end. If I don't, it's fine. I'm just happy to have it officially signed up and officially registered with SM. And I think if you're going to a concert soon, it is something that is worth looking into, because they do give extra stuff to members in concert, or concert tickets and stuff like this. This is something, for example, that I always recommend. If you want to go to for example, a Japanese concert, try to register to the Show Japan, or I'm talking about China right now. Like, they always have better offer. For example, the From Now On concert, I managed to get from the fourth date of the concert have been, I got tickets for free dates. I sold them in the end to a friend because I couldn't go, but I managed really easily to get tickets to this concert. Um, Even so, after what happened to Jonghyun and it was crazy and people just really wanted tickets, I still, because I was a Shawl Japan member, managed to get tickets really easily, earlier than the rest, and probably in a really good seats. So I really recommend it. And of course, if you're a collector and you know you're gonna get Shawl Japan versions, it just makes so much sense to be a Shawl Japan, because then you can just buy them in the original price, and just the only extra is to pay for shipping to your country, um, because the shipping inside Japan to the warehouse with your address is for free. You only paying for the product, not for the shipping from Elf Japan website, and then you just need to pay for the shipping to your country, usually without too many additional fees. So super cheap You don't buy it secondhand, you buy it directly from the website when it's out. It's really easy to buy from the Travel Japan website. And I do want to buy the Elf Japan membership, and if I can VP Japan, but I don't know how to do that one. They're from Evex, so it's a bit different, and I need to check it out because I do have an address in Japan because of my Travel Japan membership. So it's not, I think, that hard to do. So if you know about a good guide, please let me know because I would love to, of course, register as soon as possible. And yes, you pay in one time and you get membership for a year. And it's the same both for the Korean fan clubs and the Japanese fan clubs. And I think it's right for pretty much every fan club out there. So I don't think it's something that is really special. I don't know if you look like Kermit. I need to do the eyes and then because I'm trying to do Kermit the Frog. I don't know if I'm managing to do it. Why are you so difficult? Kermit is really difficult. Guys, it's really, really difficult. Anyway, I hopefully if you want to register and you need a bit help, there is actually really easy guides on Twitter and stuff. This is how I did it. And I think the payment is different between the countries because the fee is 35,000 won, which is around 34 $45, and then you get additional shipping fee. And the website is yes24. My shipping fee become more expensive than the actual membership. So in the end, I pay more than double the price of 35, a bit more than this. So I was not expecting it. Was quite big spending for me because I did it twice, and each and every one of them you need to pay shipping individually, which doesn't make sense, but fine. So think about it, but you can actually, before you pay, you can see how much it will cost you because you put in your actual address in the Korean one, like they know your country and stuff. So it's actually really excited because then you can say, yes, I'm a fan from this country, and you don't need to hide like in the Japanese one when you need to say, no, I'm Japanese. You know what I mean? So it's nice there, I guess you can say. But yeah, it's really nice that they did it internationally. They just, I don't know, they appreciate us. And that's it. And here case we're doing right now is repackage. I didn't even bought the album yet, the first album, because as I said it again, I don't really have the money. So it was like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do. I don't have the money. And now we're doing the repackage, which is like, damn it! Key, why? But on the other hand, it's really excited because like, you know, it's excited that they have this repackage, especially because before he's on a listing, his list is giving us something, and also how do I say it? No one had in Shiny the first release to be a repackage. I don't think it last time it happened. Maybe with Taeyeon, maybe. But I don't think it happened before. So the fact that they given him this is really, really cool. It's mean that his album have done really well, which is super good because he didn't have a lot of promotions. And also I think personally that his album is one of the best, though. I'm just saying. Okay, here you go. Does it look like Cameron? I hope it does. I really, really hope it does. Guys, I'm really hoping. And right now, trying to elongate his neck. Anyway, I I don't know. I don't know what to talk about anymore. If you have any question, please comment. I have no idea what to say anymore. Talked about ranking. I talked about my own feeling about it. Maybe I need to go and check myself out why I'm so obnoxious about, like, why does it stress me out this much? Does it stress you when you see people, for example, ranking my 13 favorite, like 50 favorite groups rank with biases and favorite songs on all of them? Do you feel stressed as I am when you see this kind of stuff? Because you start to try to do it yourself and then you understand that it's just too stressful. Like, am I, wait, no. Like, am I crazy? Am I too stressful about it? Is it not a big deal for you? Because I feel really stressed when I see kind of stuff. I deliberately try not to look up this kind of videos. Like, if someone that I'm following and subscribing to upload this kind of stuff, I'm just like, no. I'm never pressing on this video because it's too stressful for me. I'm just trying in my head to do this as well, and then I figure out that I cannot do it, and I'm just stressing myself out. So, what do you say? Do you love this kind of stuff? Do you do it naturally? Um, because it is something that I think, because of society and how we raised, it's something that is kind of ingrained into our mind that we need to do this, and it's especially because you see so many YouTubers do it here. It's something that I understand if you feel like the need that to do it as well. And some people really find joy in this and really do enjoy it. But I'm just so stressed about it. I find it so stressful. So I don't know, it just really stressed me out. Every time thinking about it, I'm stressed. Like, you know, like really, seeing this like top 50 girl groups, and I'm like, how do you distinguish in the lower numbers, like, I don't know, 37 to 48, you know what I mean? How do you distinguish this kind of thing? And, like, I don't know, I think I'm much more simpler, and I never also saw people rank this kind of thing outside of YouTube. I didn't make it. It's really a YouTube thing. um And I don't know who started it. I don't know who did it first, what happened, but it's a really, really, really YouTube thing. I did not see it on Twitter, for example. Um, the list of my top 30 group or something like this. And I guess maybe it's because people collect um, dozens of groups, and so they need kind of ranking to make rules about, in you, like, with these groups I will collect all the version, and with this group will collect Japanese stuff, and this group not, and then they need to justify why is these groups yes and these groups no. So maybe they ranked it, okay, I love these groups more than these groups, and this group more than this group, so I will collect it this way around. And then they doing their own ranking, and maybe this is where it's all begun. But I'm just saying to myself, why? I don't know, it just so stressful. So stressful. I just found it really stressful. And maybe it's not. Okay, I kind of done with this. And I think it doesn't come out right. What do you say? I need to put, like, don't notice the bumps. Does it look like Kermit to you? Don't notice the bumps and stuff, because once I will put on a top coat, it will smooth the textures, and it will look like a painting. I'm just trying to figure out what I can improve. So what can I improve with this, if you look at it? Like, okay. Because, okay, come on. I'm trying to do a Kermit the Frog nail art, so if you have any suggestions what I need to improve over here, please let me know to make it more Kermit-like. Like, I know his face probably needed to be more long and less wide. So what do you say, to do more black at the sides to make it more narrow? I don't know. I don't know. Uh, let's try with the black here too. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it succeeded. Okay. And the problem with nail polish is that it's dry really fast. I'm using like a plastic sheets over here to spread nail polish in little blobs so I can have it like a palette and do. Oh shit. And you need to clean your brush between colors, guys. Don't never forget it. Never forget it. Anyway, I don't know. Give me a subject to talk about in the comments because I have nothing to say now. Oh my god, I just made it worse. Damn it. Mm. You know what? I feel like if I will try to do more in this finger, it's not gonna work. I quit. So now it's like, let's do the other hand, which is gonna be even more difficult. Easy. Of course, there is a people that is super talented on Instagram that do magic with nail polish, and I'm really jealous of them because they're amazing. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna just leave it like this. Hopefully it look good. Now we're gonna let it really dry before I put it on the top coat so it's not one smear, because there is black in here and black smear like crazy. So I'm gonna let it like, I don't know, an hour, and then of course we're gonna clean up. So now we're gonna do this hand, and I'm, by the way, using for the white acrylic, like I'm doing black nail for, and then I'm gonna do the outline of the character in white and then put all the colors on top of the white. So the color is super vibrant. It's black. There you go. Even so it's black, so it's a look. And hopefully it's look like Kermit. I never done the Muppet before, and I thought it's gonna be really cute to do a Muppet design. And those was super easy, but Kermit is a bit more tough. So hopefully I managed to do the other hand because I'm right-handed. So every time I'm doing something on my right hand, it's challenging. And so a bit of acrylic paint. It's actually a really high quality, expensive acrylic paint. You don't need it for your nails. It just, my mom used to paint on wood and stuff and do a lot of art as a hobby. So we have tons of art supplies, really high quality art supplies. This is something that you usually use on wood, and like it's really high quality Actually, it's Americana brand. Like, this is how it looks like. So it's really high quality one. Not that I'm advertising them because they don't care about me. I don't really care about them. Thing, but whatever. Okay, so cleaning that with acetone. Okay. So, okay. Good luck with me. Putting on the picture again and let's rock it. I think I'm going to. I think I'm right now going to like try to make his face more long. Try to. Okay. Ah. Anyway, you know what? Because I don't really have a lot more to say, I think I'm gonna end this live right now. And if you want to see the end result, you can go to my Instagram. And again, it's in my user profile. You can see the links of all my social media. So you can go and check it out there. So there is one or two people that come and went. So thank you again for watching. They didn't really comment. But I will finish it and hopefully it looked like Kermit because no one really said anything. So again, thank you for watching and tell me what you think about Rain King. If you're watching it later, what do you think about Rain King? And what you think about, I don't know, just the whole subject that I presented to you. Do you think I'm right, wrong? Do you think I need help for getting stressed about something so stupid? Or do you think the same? Do you relate to the fact that, yeah, ranking is not really me. When I see people rank, I'm just get so stressful because I feel like I need to rank as well. Like, oh, like, okay, this is these top 10. What's my top 10? And then you get getting stressed because you don't know what's your top 10. And then you're trying to think what your top 10. And it's just, doesn't really work. So tell me what you think. And again, it's not against anyone in particular. It's just something that I see happening in the K-pop community. And I want to bring it up because I just feel like it's just something that it doesn't even supposed to happen, and we just getting stressed about it without any reason. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Now, how do you stop it? Right here.